some of the things that at Unilever that we think are really great about connected TV or streaming, it's one of the key S's that we talk about: signals, search, sales, streaming, is that there is an acceleration of digital capability to a historical linear TV experience. So with that, it creates more opportunity for us as marketers to drive growth for our businesses.
Great, great. Now you guys don't sell, a lot of your products are not sort of direct sales. You're selling them through retailers. Have you guys been looking into retail media at all?
We work,
on CTV.
We work very closely with retail media networks, a variety of retail media networks, and we really look as joint business partners to accelerate the capabilities that exist today. And we've been very proud of the way that we worked with retailers and connected them with our quote-unquote national video partners so that we could bring together rich first-party data from shopper perspective as well as closed-loop measurement. It's an exciting space.
And what's sort of the one or two innovations on CTV that you're kind of like, wow, that's really cool?
Well, one that we just talked about is the convergence of the highest quality content with shopper-based data and closed-loop measurement. That is creating a new need state for our industry to have these multi-layered partnerships that we can connect a retailer and a partner and a brand and bring it all together. We've known for decades that advertising on TV can drive business outcomes. But now with the digital capabilities, we can do more of that with speed and look at those outcomes or get signals from that at greater speed.
One last question is like, we're here at Cannes. It may be raining, but we are here. What are some of the things that you're hoping to get out of your trip to Cannes here? Like, what are some of the things you're looking at or looking for?
So being at Cannes is an incredibly special experience. Privilege for me to be a part of the experience alongside my Unilever global delegation. And rooted in the Cannes experience is creativity, and that the need for great creativity will never go away. And it's the humans behind the work that will ultimately bring it to reality and influence the creative plus the way you deploy it with the media will be what influences those outcomes. It is our goal to move from metrics to outcomes. Metrics matter, but we want to look at the outcomes that are going to ultimately make us accountable for the growth that we need to make our business get to the next level and be more competitive. So that's really, looking at the creative opportunities, but also as I do oversee media investment for the US, it is essential to spend time with many partners of ours so that we could have a chance to review year to date, but also the second half, and even as we go into 2025 and beyond, what are the great things that we can do together, because we can't do it without strong partnerships.